All right, I think we can begin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Jacopo Lasso here, Director General of EBAN. Delighted to welcome you this afternoon to our webinar, which is all about our upcoming Congress taking place in Vilnius later this year on the 1st and the 2nd of June, but there's also pre and post events activities happening around those dates. And today's session is really all about walking you through what the program you can expect is, and also some of the activities we're putting in place to promote networking as well as knowledge sharing between the investors and also the founders that come to this annual event at EBAN. Just a few quick words about us. For those of you that don't know us, European Business Angels Network, EBAN, is the association that represents angel investors across Europe. And we're a network that brings together about 120 different investor groups, clubs, networks of angels, but also VCs, family offices, and others that invest in early stages of a startup, with a community spread out across more than 50 countries, not just in Europe, but also beyond. One of the things we specialized in is promoting networking among investors and promoting, of course, also the exchange of know-how on how to invest. And we bring together the community every year in a different city of Europe during the annual EBAN Congress to achieve just that. So this year, we're delighted to be partnering with our members at LitBan, the Lithuanian Business Angel Network, which brings together hundreds of investors across the country and promotes investments between the angels and the startups, not just in Lithuania, but also beyond. And together with the EU Commission, which is also a key partner of this event, we're delighted to be welcoming you, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, in Vilnius. Now, to say a couple more words about the event, today we'll be hearing from Rita Sakus, who's co-founder of LitBan, as well as an EBAN board member, followed by Roberta, who's the managing director of LitBan, who will guide us really in depth through the 4-day program and everything you can expect to get out of this event. And as concluding words, I'd like to say that, one of the best investments you can make as an angel investor is to invest in your network and to develop your network with experts all over the world that you can work with, be it to exchange a deal or be it to get feedback or advice on a case you're looking at, or maybe support after investment and entering a new market. And to expand your network, coming to the EBAN Congress is really a great investment of your time. But I'll stop there. I'll hand it over now to Rita Sakus to say a few words about this upcoming year's Congress in Vilnius. Rita, over to you.
Thank you very much, Jacobo. Am I ever excited? First of all, why Lithuania and why now? Let's start with this quick question. How many of you have heard of NordVPN or Vinted? Most people have, but far fewer people know that they're both Lithuanian. And that's the pattern. You're already using products, platforms, and technologies coming out of this country. You just don't realize where they were built. Now layer that in with this. Lithuania is ranked number 33 globally in the Global Innovation Index out of 139 economies. I mean, number 33 for a tiny country like Lithuania. We're barely 3 million people, but boy, do we have it together, because Lithuania ranks number 1 globally in unicorn value as a percentage of GDP. In 2026, as a matter of fact, The Telegraph, which is a newspaper from the UK, named Lithuania one of the top 10 countries to visit for this year. So, I mean, you'd be knocking off a great list there. What you're looking at is not a hidden market anymore. It's a country that is already producing globally relevant companies, quietly outperforming much larger economies, and now stepping into the spotlight. We're a high efficiency innovation engine. Lithuania is not just an emerging ecosystem. It is highly efficient. Its size creates speed, access, and alignment. You've heard that term 6 degrees of separation. Here we've got 2 degrees of separation. You're often 1 or 2 degrees away from the top founders, investors, and decision makers. And today, speed is definitely a competitive advantage. Another couple of things I want to say is sector specific. So many people don't know, but Lithuania is a global leader in ultra-fast laser technology used by NASA, CERN, and leading research institutions. Let's talk about life sciences and biotech. It's a rapidly growing sector with strong capabilities in biotech, molecular research, and advanced medical solutions, including AI, many areas that I've actually myself invested in. Defense and dual use innovation. This one actually came from nowhere. It was a response to today's geopolitical environment. And we built a defense ecosystem out of nowhere. Driven by urgency, we're advancing in drones, surveillance, resilience technologies aligned with NATO priorities, and resilience. We've got so much resilience built in. Fintech and digital infrastructure. One of Europe's most advanced fintech environments is right here, offering fast licensing through the Bank of Lithuania and a gateway into the EU market. So why all this matters is that Lithuania's strength is because of its size. Here you don't just network, you connect. You don't just explore, you execute. And you don't just observe innovation, you actually come and participate in it. So if you want to understand more about where Europe is going, you don't only look at the largest markets, you look at the most efficient ones. And today, Lithuania is one of the most efficient, innovative ecosystems in the world. This is not a market you watch from the sidelines. I was actually born in Canada. This is one that you step into while it's still early enough to matter. And with that, I'd like to pass it over to Roberta and hopefully see each and every one of you here. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rita. Hello, everyone. My name is Roberta. I'm the Managing Director of EBAN, Lithuanian Business Angel Network. And we are very proud and happy to be the co-organizers of this year's EBAN Congress. And you know how we came up with this idea to organize this webinar? Me and my colleague Sigita, who you can also see in this webinar, we talked to many people throughout the previous weeks, and we saw that when we presented all the side events, the venues in prime locations that are chosen for side events, and the Congress itself, when we presented the speakers and the topics that we will be talking about, people just, look at us and say, wow, that's like a really great event. And we said, yes. And we understood that, those posts on LinkedIn or newsletters that we are sending doesn't create you the full scope. You don't see the full scope of the event and the vibe that we are planning to create here. So right now, I would like to present you what's awaiting for you here in Vilnius. We have 4 days and even more full of activities. And we really invite you to come to Vilnius earlier, before the EBAN Congress, because on the weekend before that, we are having really wonderful outdoor event, Pink Soup Fest. And yes, that's really a soup that we are eating in summer. It's really tasty. It's cold soup, soup from beetroot. So all the city will be covered, decorated in pink. You will be able to taste the soup, to try different activities, to walk in the city and to feel the vibe and feel our culture. And then on the 31st, the day before the official Congress opening, we will start with a welcome reception and exceptional place, Grand Hotel by Hilton, in the city center, very, very exceptional place. Welcome reception organized by Go Vilnius, our city municipality. So the mayor of Vilnius will be saying the welcome word, will be meeting you all, and Go Vilnius is planning to also present some local food tasting and to create you more possibilities to feel the traditions and culture of Lithuania, which is actually a very old one. Then on June 1st and 2nd, the official Congress days, the Congress will take place at Radisson Blu Conference Center. Nearby, it's I would say, the new city center. We call it our Shanghai. because all the skyscrapers of Vilnius you can see here, but it's actually on the river bank. You can see with a lot of outdoor activities, very nice location. The conference center is very spacious, fully renovated. We've rented the big space because we are planning really a lot of activities. So apart from exceptional content and captivating speakers on 2 or 3 stages, we will have startup pitches and startups expo, possibility to organize one-on-one meetings with Brella, and of course, a lot of networking. So if to dive a little bit deeper into agenda a few minutes later, I also want to announce that we also secured on-site accommodation. So it's very convenient. You just go down the stairs, down the elevator from your room directly to the conference center. And we have special price. We have a bunch of rooms reserved. So please, if you want to check this hotel, go to EBAN Congress website. Here you can see plan your stay menu tab and a special link to check and order the rooms at Radisson Blu. And if there will be some problems, if you would like to extend your stay to add few days before or after, just write us, me, Sigita, or Nathan. Our contacts will be in the presentation at the end, and we will help to make your reservation. So to talk more about the content of the Congress that's awaiting. So we will start with the opening and welcome speeches and presentation of Lithuanian startup ecosystem. For the first day, we are planning to have 3 stages full of content. So we are very happy that Canada is sending a delegation to us to tighten and explore stronger relations, thanks to Rita. So Minister Vic Fedeli is coming, and the delegation from Canada, to talk about possible stronger cooperation in investing field between Europe and Canada. And the afternoon and the main stage will be dedicated for Space and Defense Forum. And on the same time, in the main hall, we will also have Space and Defense Startup Expo. On the second stage, we will have BAN Managers program dedicated for BAN managers and Clean Tech and Deep Tech Forum. And on the third stage, there will be talks and discussions about commercialization of, scientific ideas and spin-offs. And of course, in the evening, gala dinner is awaiting us. And the second day will have 2 stages. First stage will be mostly dedicated to angel investing, to knowledge sharing, lessons learned, tips and tricks and whatever. And the second stage will start with Life Sciences Forum, and in the hall there will be a Life Sciences Expo. We expect that startups from all Europe will be participating in the expo. So you will have possibility to meet not only Lithuanian startups in space and defense, but also European startups. And then we'll have Creative Industries Forum, and Junior Achievement will talk about investing in future unicorns, how to spot a unicorn in a school uniform. And after the lunch break, on the main stage, we will have final plenary closing. Again, some lessons learned and talks about angel investing, about cross-border investing, final startups pitching. We are planning to have startups pitches throughout the whole days. So Space and Defense startups will pitch after Space and Defense Forum, Deep Tech startups after Deep Tech Forum. So it will be easier for you to choose which sector you are mostly interested in and to go to that stage. And on the second stage, after the lunch break, we will have EBAN Sports presenting all the topics about investing in sports tech, and we'll have a workshop for startups. We are planning to reveal the whole agenda in the upcoming weeks, so you will see it in the LinkedIn and in EBAN on the internet site of EBAN Congress. But already now, each day we are announcing new speakers. So if you are interested, you can check this. We are very happy that the founder of Vinted, which Rita mentioned, Milda Mitkute, agreed to come to and share her experience as business angel after creating a successful and scaling successful company, how she is now feeling in the boots of business angels. Matthias Pot, Mary McKenna will share her experience in being business angel. We are very happy that we are bringing Angel Gambino, an angel and creator of Angel Network from US, from San Francisco, and a lot of great speakers. And one more thing that I would like to mention, we are very proud that we managed to get this venue and to organize gala dinner at Grand Duke's Palace, which is in the city center of Vilnius. Very nice museum and palace. They have a very nice hall, and we will have our gala dinner and EBAN awards there on June 1st in the evening. And a lot of side events and activities, not all are already confirmed and announced. Some or few others are still under consideration, but there will be more. As we have this sports tech, very popular app, startup in Lithuania, Walk 15. They are building a special walking tour for you that you will be able to use throughout your whole visit to Lithuania, and it will help you to feel better the Vilnius vibe, to go to the most interesting and nice places, and to count those little angels that are sitting all over the roofs of Vilnius, and which the symbol of this angel we are also using for the Congress promotion. We have exclusive private lunch powered by Junior Achievement, and registration is already announced on the internet site. Recharge event at Rocket, our home of fintech and sustainable innovation. They are organizing a side event on June 2nd after the Congress, so in the noon. Few study tours already announced where you can register and explore Vilnius and our business ecosystem and startups ecosystem. So one study tour organized by Go Vilnius to experience Vilnius from tradition side. We know that they are also preparing some tasting of our local foods and presenting our business environment. And explore tour, study tour to Cyber City, the complex that is built and used by our second unicorn that Rita mentioned, North Security. So there will be a tour with a guide in the Cyber City, plus meeting some cybersecurity startups that are located there. And this tour is organized by our Startups Association, unicorns.lt. More side events to be announced soon. And even one more thing that I want to add. If you have more time, not just 4 days, 4 or 5 days, we invite you to come even a little bit earlier, because on May 28th and 29th, we are having this biggest tech conference in the Baltics called Login. And usually about 5,000-7,000 people are attending this conference. And on the 29th in the noon, we even have a discussion of business angels on the stage. So Congress tickets, if you have already bought or if you will buy Congress ticket, this ticket includes access to Login Festival. So that's mostly everything. I think that's what I wanted to mention. If you will have any questions, or if you would like to some recommendations what to see in Vilnius, or if you will experience some problems while booking the room at Radisson, here you can see the contacts of EBAN team and Litban team. Please don't hesitate and contact us. Rita, Jacopo, the team, maybe you have something to add. Maybe I forgot to mention something.
I think, Roberta, you did an excellent job at walking everyone through the program. And I think we have also some questions that the teams are taking care of on the chat. But if anyone would like to jump in and ask something or use the chat, please, this is the time to do that.
Rita, you unmuted, maybe have something to add?
I was going to thank you, Roberta. I wish all conferences came with a walkthrough before. It would be a lot clearer.
Yes, thanks.
So this was great and a great idea. And yeah, if there are any questions, please let us know now. I've also been answering a few in the chat, but we'll be happy to stick around for a few minutes and answer questions.
And before that, we even have one more thing to announce. Exclusive perk, as it was promised in the LinkedIn posts and newsletters. This weekend only, we invite those who don't have tickets yet to save 100 euros on your ticket. This promotion will end midnight on Sunday and is valid for tickets Congress only and Congress plus gala dinner. Just I have to mention that we have about maybe 50 gala dinner tickets left. So if you are willing to attend it, so you have to be, fast and quick, you can scan the QR code and go directly into the ticket sales. So 100 euros minus on this weekend only. And now I will stop sharing my screen and we can use 5 more minutes to answer your questions, if you have those. Or all the questions were answered in the chat. I can see, as I was talking, now I see 18 messages in the chat. How many people are you expecting? I would love to welcome 500 and more business angels in Vilnius, but maybe 400, 500. Split between BA and startups. I would say the event is mostly, and the topics, the content is focusing on angels, but definitely there will be about 40 startups, 40, 50 startups that will be pitching. And we expecting about 40 space and defense startups and up to 20 life sciences startups in the expo zone.
Yeah, I see the question about the split between business angel and startups. There's going to be venture funds, business angels, ecosystem players, business and government people that may not be investors, but definitely work in the ecosystem along with startups as well. And yeah, it's not going to be only business angels and startups. So just FYI. And heavier on the investors, as we're a business angel network of networks.
I can see a question, can QR code for discount be used in parallel with the discount code that ambassadors already have for their networks? So no, we don't, multiply and use two codes. We suggest in this evening for you, this weekend, to use the better code, to buy those special price tickets. Do we have a special rate code? Yes, if we have special prices and some rooms reserved already at the hotel, because June is really busy month in Lithuania. We can almost guarantee you that the weather will be perfect. There will be a lot of sun, everything will be green and very, very nice. Which we can't say about the weather right now, but in June it will be excellent. So a lot of tourists, a lot of people, a lot of events, and a lot of people are coming to the Pink Soup Fest. So that's why we reserved a bunch of the rooms, and we have this special link to order them with a special rate. How about climate tech or advanced materials for batteries? I think this can be included in the Clean Tech Forum.
I will just add a little bit. So as we will have the part of spin-offs, so most likely that also these very deep tech breakthrough topics might be touched in there as well.
I'm going through the questions, looking which questions were not answered. But if you do have a question, please, you can just ask us. Use this opportunity.
I think Nathan will be able to send full information to Mike Watson. And then maybe you want to put the emails back on the screen just for a second, if you can, and then make sure that everyone takes note of where to direct further questions following this webinar. But again, thank you everyone for taking the time out. We wanted to make it short, sweet, and informative.
Here you can see the emails, and you can also find the emails on the web, www.ebancongress.com. So please reach out to us and grab those discounted tickets this weekend, and I really wish you a wonderful weekend.
Likewise, thank you so much, Roberta, Rita, and everybody.
Thank you, everyone,
for joining us.
See you.
Everyone. Bye-bye.
See you soon in Vilnius. Take care.
See you.
Waiting for you in Vilnius.
Take care. Bye.
see you here.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.